Alrighty. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for cricket tuning in. I'm Cricketoon. And today is Thanksgiving in Canada. So, got the day off work, so we can do a stream, which I kind of was in the mood just to play some random retro games like I did. When was that? I know it was last week. I just can't remember the date. Last Sunday. So yeah, kind of the same ideas. Then, uh, willing to play. Gonna play some retro games: NES, Super NES, Game Boy, maybe the N64, maybe DOS as well. Could I do have the Pentium 2 computer sitting in my room just chilling. But yeah, I'm just in the mood to play some random retro games. Yeah, that's pretty much the only plan. Um, Question is, what game do I start with? But we'll figure that out. If you and yeah, and oh, man, I'm like fumbling my words right now. Give me a sec. I do want to focus on real hardware, but I'm not adverse to an emulator in case it doesn't work out or anything. But yeah, there's my Google Doc sheet, which should show you a list of all of the physical retro games that I have, save for what's on the Pentium 2 computer. That I have not made a list for. But there's all that. If you see a game on there you want to see, then I'd be down to play it. Though I will keep in mind though, last week we did play. Tried to play Dick Tracy, but that game apparently doesn't want to work. Played DuckTales, did a little bit of Star Tropics, and then played some Donkey Kong Country. So it's probably not those games. Well, no, well, Star Tropics is an idea because I was thinking of doing like a playthrough of that, which is why I have it labeled as part one on that VOD. So Star Tropics is an idea, but could also just play something that I can knock off in an hour and then figure out what to play then. Let's see here. I'm just now looking at that list myself and seeing what tickles my fancy. Probably best to do something that I can beat in an hour. I'm kind of in the mood for the Super NES. That might be an idea. Yeah, why not? Give me a moment to dig out the Super NES, and I think we'll start off with some Mega Man X, and then once some people actually pile in, then then someone can suggest a game or two. I'll put the KK music back on for now. Not that one. That one. Yes. Okay. I guess ready. I just gotta dig in. Just gotta dig out the game now because I have a box copy of Mega Man X, and it's in this plastic shell. There, turn that off. I might as well switch over to this. For now. Oh, I like how the Elgato's not working now. Ah, there she goes. Change my monitor. Generation of robots which contains innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being, the results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Fortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX, T-Light. Give me an X. Good shot and jump and dash are the buttons I like. Alright, let's start some Mega Man X. I forgot that we don't have the dash yet. made the ship move. The idea is position yourself so the ship doesn't take so long. Again, this is a scripted fight, so we just let them beat us up until we're low health. Get hit by one of those. Worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? Yes, I did. And later on we will. Yes, this isn't a speedrun attempt or anything. I'm not going to worry too much about the strat. Yes, I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. No shit. Shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. While you're not. You have not reached full power yet. Use all the abilities you were designed with. You should become stronger. May even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. I know you can do it, Ekth. Right, let's start things off. Good old chill penguin. There he is. Dr. Light, except he's a hologram. Max, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life, and I hope the world will allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. I thought the world might need a new champion. I've hidden capsules like this one. Find them and use them, you'll be able to increase your powers, beyond anything the world has ever known. This capsule will give you new boots. The boots allow you to dash. That was pretty, well, could have been smoother, but at least I didn't take any hits. There he is. The chillest of penguins. Oh, I was expecting him to jump or dash. Oh, that's bullshit. That should have hit. Shotgun ice. Put my link in a couple other Discords. Well. Our first heart tank. And our first E-tank. This capsule contains enhancement for your helmet. Gives you a nice little headbutt ability that's only useful in like 2 parts of the game. And you need it to get the arm cannon upgrade. Unless you decide to skip it, then you get it elsewhere. Good stuff. Storm Tornado. Every single time. There, now we got our arm cannon upgrade. As I probably said in previous streams of this game, I have noticed a difference in this particular area. Whenever I play this on an emulator, it takes me a while to actually get into this area and hit these blocks, but on real hardware, I nail it every single time. Probably has something to do with how the emulator is programmed and and its timing, its emulation accuracy. Perfect. Oh, I thought I had that charged up. Fire wave. Yeah, its range sucks. So now that we have that, we can go back to his level and get the heart tank. Need that. I'm gonna try to. Guess not. That would probably help me a lot if I wanted to cut down on my personal best time. I spent less time fighting the enemies. fighting the ones that matter, like these guys. Nice. Another life.
Crick, hi, happy Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh, Rare, thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the thanks, I guess. And thank you for Cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Busy before TwitchCon? Yeah, that's literally this weekend. This coming weekend. I'm doing alright. Did have some Thanksgiving dinner. Didn't go with a turkey this year, though. Went with a roast beef. Not a really big spread either, because it was just me, my mother, my brother, and his daughter. Small little gathering, but it was a good meal. Aside from that, just relaxing and enjoying the day off, pretty much. Yeah, it would have been nice to go to TwitchCon this year, but I'm not really sure where I would come up with the money for that. I'm gonna try for next year, though. For sure. Small family too. There could be way too much, yeah. And they're quite pricey nowadays too. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure the airplane ticket will probably be quite a bit because I am flying from the other side of the continent. Oh, I wanted to stay on that. There we go. And then, but before any of that can happen, I actually need to get a passport so I can actually enter the U.S. Which that's not too much of a problem. Just have to sign a form, get 3 other people to sign it, and then fork over $150. Oh, I wanted to get those. Late now. Yeah, to apply for Canadian passport, you need a guarantor who has to be over the age of 18, has to be a resident of Canada for 2 years, and can be a family member. And then you need to get 2 references, which they can't be family members. So I have to get, like, say, my boss at work or a close friend to sign off on it as well. Hey, Reno, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight?
Twilight Onion.
No, just to verify that the person applying for the passport is a Canadian citizen. Because they don't dole those out for everyone. Thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food, Reno. You got a Twilight Onion. Fine, pop up. There you go. Got hit by the spike on the trolley, but the animation got canceled. There we go. A birth certificate is needed, but they still want 3 people to sign off on it. So I do have to provide, like, ID, such as a birth certificate or my photo or driver's license. No, they needed 1 person to sign up a couple of spots on it, and also sign the back of the photos that have to be provided for the ID or for the passport, and then 2 people that are just merely references. Which those 2 people may or may not get called by the government Canada to ask if I am a Canadian citizen. Still like 150. Yeah, I think it's like I think it's like 120 for 5 year, 150 or 160 for 10 year. I'll probably only get like the 5 year. I don't tend to travel that long. Sleep too good. Yeah, I was in Dave's stream earlier. He only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. As for me, I typically try to aim for 6 or 7 hours. You just blame me for her not sleeping well? Reno, I'm on the other side of the continent. How can I ruin her ability to sleep? Why would I want to either? Send her evil ghosts? I wouldn't send anyone evil anything. No crook was behind it. Okay, so now she's playing along. Okay. I don't hate you. Oh my god. Overrated in competitive meta? No, wouldn't that mean that I would be good in competitive meta? Now for the tricky rematch. Oh, okay. I see. Well, no, I know Cricketune is not exactly the best choice in competitive. Shame I didn't get a Mega Evolution in Legend ZA. Mega Crick, yeah. No, closest we'll get is that Alpha Cricketune from Legends Arceus. Didn't even give him a chance. Branch Octopus. There he's beat. Homing Torpedo. Yeah, the game misspells homing. There's an R in it for some reason. Now for this guy. Gets those arms with the praying mantis. Okay. I was thinking more like a really big mustache. Maybe a sentient mustache. I was watching one speedrunner of this game where he was fighting Wonger and he was able to like cancel out Wonger's uh, horn grab by like shooting him the moment that the horns grabbed him, or something like that. Ever do a new Mega Man game? I don't know. Mega Man's kind of been shelved and collecting dust for ever since Mega Man 12 came out. Which when was that again? Might have it on here. Or no, Mega Man 11. Came out in 2018. Yeah, there hasn't been much talk about Mega Man since then. Silent Hill did make a comeback. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Capcom has forgotten about one of the IPs that actually put them on the map. Silent Hill is also one of them, but Silent Hill was like started as a PlayStation game, I think. Whereas Mega Man started in on the NES. All we're missing now is the armor plating and here, I got your heart tank, got yours. Yep. Where was yours again? Did I get it? Yes, I did get it. So we're just missing this guy. I also do Breath of Fire series. Yeah, it's been a while since Breath of Fire did anything. I don't know, I'm not... Well, no, I would think that series is fairly popular, but... I don't know. Actually, let's go down here first. Get that heart tank. There, now he pulls himself to the wall. I hate how many boomerangs it takes to get rid of him. We need these boomerangs for the boss in this area. There, now we're fully upgraded. these guys real quick so I can try to get some weapon energy. I need weapon energy, not lives. Thought there was one up there. Oh, we're maxed out on lives. Come on, I want the big ones. There we go. There, now we're perfect. Wouldn't have bothered doing that if I was actually doing a speed run or anything. Alien Sting. Now it's time to take on Sigma Balls. Split up. I'll go in first, and you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Vile. Guy we fought at the beginning of the game. Stay back, Axe. I'll take him on. X, do what I tell you, or he's history. Listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Unfortunately, this part of the fight is scripted, so we gotta actually... We unfortunately gotta let him pound us until we get to low health. Get hit by that. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Then Zero blows himself up to destroy the carrier. A worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So X is just you and me now. Where did that energy come from? Really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. There. He's dead. He's done. I've taken too much damage. I'm bleeding even though I'm a robot. Auto repair systems can't handle it. Power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. Which again, if you didn't have the arm cannon ability at this point in the game, he gives you his arm cannon. But you kind of need the upgraded arm cannon. Oh, that was smooth. Holy shit. That was a pretty good transition there. Screw every single one of these guys. Oh, god damn it. It didn't last. Now for a rematch with Boomer Kwanger. I like how he hesitated there. Charge this up and do a little spot of grinding. Need to re-energize some stuff. Hey Otto, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I did have some good food. Had a roast beef dinner. Didn't go for a turkey this year. charged now. Good shit. Yeah, it was pretty good too. And ended it with an interesting concoction of a pumpkin pie. Like my mother had a couple weeks ago got this recipe for a no-bake pumpkin pie. And what it was is that it had 2 layers. One layer was pumpkin pie. The second layer was cheesecake. So it was like a pumpkin pie cheesecake or something like that. And that was pretty good, except I don't the pumpkin pie part didn't really set very well, so it was like runny. but it was edible and it was still pretty good. Oh damn, that 3-minute ad break. Did you help do the dishes afterwards? Yes. We'll just say yes. Which has been pretty crazy about these ads as of late, because usually whenever I get those ad blocks, they're usually like under 2 minutes, but now they've been a flat out free. Kind of sucks. Pretty close to a... Oh, didn't get you in time. Of course you were gonna drop some bloody baby spiders. That was so close to a no-hit run. Now you're just spamming spiders. There. First stage done. Where was that rematch? That didn't work well. We're supposed to kill the... Yeah, that. Yeah, just skip that guy. Ah, of course, do that. Thank you. It is Canadian Thanksgiving in Canada today. For like another 2 hours. My time. Nice. One eye down already. I could have went a little faster. Yeah. Sting Chameleon with the spiked ceiling, not Spark Mandrill. Ow. Now it's Spark Mandrill. final stretch. Roll Sigma. Oh, God, so you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Wow. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're as good as a hunter as I was. The time of your destruction has arrived. You should regret ever having defied me. I am going to die. Definitely faster to not bait him to wall jump all the time, even though it's easier. I'll have to try that next time I feel like seeing if I can shave off a second off my PB. Oh, actually was a pretty good final boss there. It's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. No, we're supposed to live with the humans, not eradicate them and then that's it. Okay, so all these credits are going. Here's my Google Doc list, showing all my physical games. If you want to see a particular game on that list, feel free to type it in chat. Do keep in mind, though, that if you remember last week, we tried Dick Tracy, DuckTales, Star Tropics, and Donkey Kong Country, so definitely don't bother with Dick Tracy because that game still isn't working. And I could continue on in Star Tropics. I do want to do a playthrough of that, but if you want to see like another Super NES game or something from NES, Game Boy, maybe N64, could also do some DOS games as well, if there's interest. What is Mario Paint? Mario Paint's a paint program. It's basically a Super NES game that uses the Super NES mouse and allows you to just like make a drawing. I can show it off real quick. fact, we don't even need to wait for these credits, so give me a sec.